where it actually came from, Miss Laura, is that I'm dyslexic, and dyslexia is a learning disorder. And that can affect your spelling, your reading, your numbers, the way that you actually speak, and the way you read. And I hit the absolute jackpot on that. I am, I can't say severe, but I hit the jackpot on having all but one of those. And it is more to moderate moving into the severe dyslexia, which means I read backwards where people would start here and read. However you're seeing that on the camera, you read from left to right. I read at the bottom and move up, which means my brain is discombobulated.
You read from the bottom up?
Well, that's what I had been doing as a teen. But what we figured out just a few years ago is all I have to do, I'm just going to use this for an example, is you would just read this if it was in front of you. Image-based decisional drills: walk away, articulation, direction, obstacles, and plan. Verbal commands: run, articulate, direction, obstacles, and plan. Flashlight, OC, shoot, failure to neutralize, call 911, tourniquet, articulate, plan. What are your life-saving?
But wait, if you turn that over like the other way, then you have a hard time reading it.
So I read it completely flipped, upside down, and my retention is better, and I can read as fast as you can.
Wow.
All the other ones that I mentioned, I trip over my words sometimes, and it's not because my brain is in front of my tongue or my mouth. It's because I lose the word. I lose the word why and how all the time. So that's real stuff. But where I got lucky, and Shooting Illustrated said, I think you can do this, is I can write. Now, everything I spell is wrong. Thank God they edit. But everything is wrong. They got to figure it out.
Read it then, I see.
God. But I somehow got lucky where I actually can write like I speak. So people can relate in some way that may be different than others. So I got lucky on that. So that's where image-based decisional drills came from, is several years ago. I wanted to try to figure out how I can learn best in this community, right? That has a lot of words and a lot of reading and a lot of studying that you can't necessarily do hands-on. So I spoke with Claude Werner, my dearest friend, and my husband, Brian Hill, and we started working together, and I told him, this is my goal. And after about a year, my goal came, and I ran my first image-based decisional drills at the Mingle several years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, and here we are now. So it was more about you guys understanding that being able to make one good first decision is very important, because any decisions after that, if it's a good first decision, chances are the ones after that will probably be pretty decent too. But if you make one first bad decision or suboptimal decision, there's also a very high chance that the decisions to follow that may not be, well, as good as we would want, because our outcome is to remove ourselves from that situation safely. So the definition of success for image-based decisional drills is to quickly make one good first decision based on visual stimuli, and then to instantly act on it. We're looking for helping to be more confident, decisive, efficient, and explosive.
Explosive. Oh, geez.
That's it. It's funny because the late, great William April, wonderful man, and of course what he contributed to this community is outstanding, but he used the word explosive, and that just kind of stuck with me. So I think of when you're making a decision and you're going to act on it, do it.
Commit to it. Yeah.
Commit to it. And I thank William for that one, because I use that word almost every single day.
I don't know how explosive I'm going to be, but we'll see.
I love it.